Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JH Music World, where today I will be reviewing the White Stripes album, Elephant, which was released in 2003, and it is 15 years old as of March 13th, I think. I don't know, I was looking for albums that hit like 15 years old, or 10, or 5, and I was like, hey, I like the White Stripes, haven't listened to the whole album, so why not? And here we are. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, you might notice some stuff with me. My nose really stopped up. Speech's a little weird because of it. Like, yeah, I don't know, something like that happens. And I've been sneezing a lot. Allergies are terrible on me at this time of the year. So yeah, I wanted to record this earlier today, but I was just feeling lazy, so I just decided to do it now, like 8 o'clock instead of like 10 this morning. Now that we're done talking about me being lazy, let's talk about this album. Now, if I had to sum up this album in just one sentence, it would be a guitar having an orgasm. Because that's basically what all the White Stripes music is. But this album was great. I feel like the first half, it started off with like a little bit less energetic, like slow, maybe a little slower songs, I'd say. And maybe around the time of right after Ball and Biscuit, where it goes to the hardest button to button, is about where the really like fast ones kick in. Not that the first half is bad. I love the first half and I love the second half. And right after Ball and Biscuit is the hardest button to button is the song Little Acorns, which, oh my gosh, is one of my new favorites now. Starts off with like this weird voice thing, like talking about this lady who'd basically given up on life. I know, fun story. Until she got inspired by a squirrel. A little weird. Good song though, I like it. I mean, I like this whole album. And Meg's vocals on The Cold Cold Night are great, because you usually just hear Jack singing and not Meg as much. I mean, I don't know if she does any more than this. Probably does, considering they had 6 albums. I would ask for more of that, but I think you guys kind of know what happened there. Oh my gosh, that's like the My Chemical Romance thing where you bring up the breakup. Now that's gonna be a thing with them. But yeah, I really loved this album. It was great. And I feel like the song, that was the last song, which was, Well, It's True That We Love One Another. I think that's what it was called. I'm trying to check on here, because I just listened to this morning and yesterday, and memory's a little hazy. Just checking. Yeah, it's called, Well, It's True That We Love One Another. It's like the perfect end to this. All that energy is kind of burnt out at the end. Then what's left is this song with like the switching vocals and everything. And in my opinion, it's great. Like, this whole album is great. Now, I wanted to say something else. You might notice I'm not reviewing much new albums, just ones that are having anniversaries, because there's not really anything good coming out this time of year. I mean, like, there's a few things that I wanted to review, like Jack White's album, but, like, look up there. Look up there. Is that where it is? I don't know. I'll edit it in later. See? Look. It's probably right here. Look at that. That's it. We're doing, this works. It's fine. And I don't want to, like, listen to an album I'm really going to hate. Of course I'm going to listen to ones I don't like the new Fall Out Boy one. But that doesn't mean I want to listen to them all the time. So I don't want to, like, listen to crappy music all day and be like, oh god, now to record a video based on this crappy music. Anyway, this album was incredible. I really loved it. It just felt great. It felt solid. It had the perfect mix of, like, songs that are slower, songs that are a little bit faster and a little more energetic and in your face. It's just a great album in general. You should go check it out. If you're not a White Stripes fan, I highly recommend you listen to this. And if you're not a White Stripes fan, why are you watching this? Like, what's the logic there? There is no logic, because you're an idiot. Well, guys, it's gonna be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and send Bob's and Vagana. Bye-bye.
boys would